Hello, hi, what's up all you beautiful people? How's it going? I'm MrResident, if you didn't know. And today I'm super excited because I'm reacting to the first episode of The Haunting of Bly Manor. Oh, it's the same intro music as The Haunting of Hill House. Based on the work of Henry James. It's the turn of the screw, or the turning of the screw? Is that it? Was that a movie or a book? I have no idea. We got another big, beautiful house.
You young people have absolutely no idea what you are letting yourselves in for.
I'm guessing she was unexpected to him.
I saw a dead woman, a dead nun, no less, crying in the corridors. We would not be getting married.
Okay.
Why not? Sounds fun.
It's part of the sales package. They can charge a few hundred extra for the ghost story.
True that.
I have a story, and it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough and wine enough.
It's all you need for a good story.
Why not?
Well, in the story, I guess.
All right, then.
Actually, the fire might be the most important part of that equation.
Again, this story isn't mine, but it is full of ghosts. And if a child gives the effect another turn of the screw, what do you say to two?
So, a story full of ghosts with two children.
The teacher was, by choice, a solitary young woman.
The 80s were perfect.
Dancer in Perth, placed by one Lord Henry Wingrave.
Some glowing eyes.
Been in England long?
6 months.
6 months, during which time you've...
Well, I've fallen quite in love with London.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Haven't quite mastered tea yet. I'm used to it coming in a pitcher.
And sweet. If it's not sweet, it's not tea.
My niece and my nephew, exceptional children.
The position was in the countryside?
My family's country house.
God, to have a country house.
Spent summers and holidays there with their parents. It's a great good place, the manor. Don't call on me. I'm extraordinarily busy.
Thank you.
It's a good song. One of the other reasons that made the 80s the best was obviously the music. Culturally, it was the best. Economically, there were some crappy things going on, but...
I know I didn't get the job, but that was the most awkward job interview of my entire life. I think we should toast to it, Mr. Wingrave. Or do you prefer it in your tea?
It's like so far I like her and I don't like her. There's things that bug me, but I like her assertiveness.
We did find someone for a while, last summer. And then she... Well, I suppose she died. People are superstitious, especially in the country.
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of creepy.
The story precedes the job. No one wants it.
You can hardly blame them, I guess. Everybody around these people keep dying? I'll pass.
Have you ever taught a classroom of 25 kids? You love them, even the worst ones. You just do.
Because they're the ones that need it most.
But there's just too many of them. I could make a difference with just 2.
You did a good job establishing her character pretty quickly.
You can reach me when I get to the house. I'll call you when I have the number. I love you, Mom.
That's why they were covered. Okay. The reflection she's seeing probably has something to do with why she's running from the US or her past.
Sorry about that. It's the country roads.
It's gorgeous.
Is it? I can't tell anymore personally. I was born in Bly.
The blindness of familiarity.
I've actually never liked Bly. The people, they're born here, they die here.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Love what you know, you know?
God, is that...
Like I said, plenty to love.
Can I get out and walk the rest of the way?
God, I'd love to have a big house in the country.
What a beautiful song.
What song?
The one you were just singing?
You're Miss Clayton. You must be. How perfectly splendid.
I hope I didn't startle you.
Not at all. You're expected.
English kids are so cute with their little accents.
What's that?
Oh, this. Just a silly thing, really.
What a gorgeous lake.
Oh, you mustn't. It really is just a smelly old pond. Anyway, there's so much else that's so much
That's
better.
interesting.
Hi, Miles.
So pleased to meet you, my lady.
Oh, I'm Danny.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hannah Grace. Right, well, let's find our way inside.
At least it's really pleasant introductions.
It was exactly as Lord Wingrave had described.
It's beautiful. They just do not make them like that anymore, huh?
This is a foyer, and it's perfectly splendid. Come along.
Well, she's got some sass, huh?
This is the kitchen, and it's perfectly splendid.
Everything is perfectly splendid.
And this is Owen. He's the cook, and he's splendid. Perfectly.
Hello, everyone.
Look at that kitchen.
This way. This is the classroom. It's quite boring.
Okay.
And this is where our parents used to live. We don't go in there anymore. It's all covered up.
I'm afraid this wing's closed at the moment.
And covered up. But underneath it all, perfectly splendid.
Let's leave Miss Clayton to freshen up. We'll see you after you've settled.
And once you have, we'll have to show you the rest.
Plenty to see, that's for sure. That is a big house. I'd be thrilled too, honey. Easy. Easy.
Oh! I just wanted to say how happy we all are that you're here. Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
Thank you. I'm just gonna finish up here and see you in a few minutes, okay? Thank you.
He's a little creepy.
Now, I hope it's all right. I haven't quite figured out tea yet, so.
It's fine, dear.
Why are they letting her make it?
Owen makes the best dinners. He made me a macaroni and cheese sandwich once, which was divine.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
So, what brings a young American like you to England?
Oh, you know, I just wanted to see the world.
I want to go to Australia or Florida because it's almost my name.
And Florida's almost perfect.
Aren't you joining us?
Oh, not tonight, sweetheart.
Disappointing.
So he lives with his mother?
Lives for her, more like. She took ill. Quite ill, I've heard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe she feels well enough to eat, so he has to get home in time to cook for her.
Positive vibes.
You're not gonna eat?
I'll have it later.
It really is very silly, isn't it? Where did you get that?
Oh, Miles gave it to me.
It doesn't belong to you.
Was that their mother's?
Who does it belong to?
The other one. Before you.
Oh, the one who took her own life, huh? You'd be like, girl, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, girl? Quit freaking me out.
I was wrong. It's actually fine.
No, that's creepy. That's creepy. Night one, and oh, see, you gotta cover those mirrors up, girl. Starting to figure out why nobody's taking this job, huh? I mean, that's your problem, but that little girl talking to something you can't see and then changing her mind is problematic.
Look, you can talk to me about whatever you'd like.
It's very kind of you. Good night, Danny.
Mrs. Gross seems to think you should call me Miss Clayton.
Didn't you like it? The butterfly.
You know, Flora was a little upset, I think.
She's always a little upset. But she's so glad you're here. And so am I.
Well, thank you for making me feel so welcome.
Kinda.
Is that me?
Why, no, silly. You're you.
You're you.
Who are all these?
Why, they're dolls, of course.
Who do they represent? Literal one? Is there a doll for every ghost?
Put her back. She stays there.
Creepy.
Time for bed. It's just lovely that you're here.
Thank you, Flora.
You have to promise me that you'll stay in your room.
What?
Stay in your bed until morning.
I don't think I can promise that.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
But it's certainly a good rule for you and your brother.
But you must.
Okay,
Ask why.
at least for tonight.
The night found the au pair restless. The rooms were larger at night. That sense of expansion wasn't only indoors either. The lawn and the garden beyond it were empty. An emptiness that called out to be explored.
She just broke her promise. You promised that girl you weren't gonna go out there tonight. I'm not trying to walk around a big-ass creepy house the first night in the dark. I've lived in my house for years, and I don't like walking around at night in the dark. Damn, that kitchen. Wow. Hello. It's very quiet. I like how they make it so dark you like struggle to see what's going on. Yeah, that was terrific in my ears. Thanks. I knew it.
Wow, I'll never get tired of this place, I swear.
You left your room last night, even though you promised you wouldn't.
See?
You've got to stay in your room so she doesn't see you.
Who?
The lady in the lake.
Flora.
Miss Clayton.
Look!
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't f with spiders.
A lot of kids have tried to scare me in a lot of different ways.
I knew you wouldn't be frightened.
Your uncle told me a little bit about your problems at school.
You spoke with my uncle.
Who do you think hired her?
He misses you both very much.
She's sweet,
No, he doesn't.
but he's too smart for that.
Of course he does.
Shall we give him a ring and ask?
Maybe that's what was giving me the creepy vibes. Maybe he's just really smart, and a really smart kid can, especially an introverted, quiet one, can come across as creepy. Who's that? Is he real? I knew he was going to be gone, but is he real?
Oh, no. I'll get it. You have a seat. Hello?
What's for lunch?
Hello? Hello?
Who was it?
Don't know. They hung up.
Again?
Another one.
Who's prank calling a house in the middle of the country that has no connections to anybody?
The gardener did not even introduce herself to the new au pair. Simply treated her as if she'd always been there. The others in the room just assumed they'd already met.
So who decided it was a good idea to feed these wee gremlins?
We're not gremlins.
We're going to have to get water on them to be sure.
Like this.
Was there somebody working on the grounds today?
On the parapet.
Yeah.
Anyway, up there's through the old wing.
In the old wing?
And where don't we go?
The old wing.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be the old wing, would it? It'd just be that side of the house.
Well, you're not gonna eat anything?
Oh, no, I already ate.
So she doesn't eat anything. I'd be exploring too. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be all over that place. Is that the old master? And that's the balcony she saw dude on. Look at those grounds. Holy. Alright. So that guy was a ghost. She's got one of those little things for every ghost, huh? Is that a small little chapel on the grounds, or is it just a groundskeeper's cottage or something? It's gonna take a while for me to get used to how nice that house is.
What did you find? Oh, Flora.
I've seen a few of these.
Mr. Ingrave told you about their parents, I'm sure. To think what came after. Your predecessor.
Miss Jessel.
Yeah. Rebecca.
Just tragedy all around.
She was a bright young thing. But there was a man. Which really is the only thing that can bring down a woman like that. Anyway, the less said about him, the better. And to see her in the days leading up to it, so broken. And she was gone long before she waded into that lake.
So she's the lady in the lake.
Flora found her. And Jamie found Flora. Rebecca's body in that water. Face down. I think I used to cringe when I heard the children running through the house, screaming and kicking up a fuss.
I can't watch people cry.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
Oh.
They're really good at pulling the heartstrings, Flanagan and his people, huh?
Talisman. It's a tiny game of Flora's to keep us all safe.
What are the candles for?
We're dead. It's more than I'd like the older I get.
Yeah, 2 parents, 1 au pair, or nanny. Who's number 4?
Good evening, Miss Clayton.
Time for bed.
I shouldn't think so.
No more games, Miles.
You like games, Danny?
Miles is like a super villain in the making or something.
Stop being weird, Miles!
I know. Every time he talks, it's like the end of a James Bond movie.
I love your imagination.
You really are, you know.
What?
Perfectly splendid.
Just like the house and everything in it?
Good night, sweet girl. Oh, where would you like her tonight?
Oh, it's her.
Miss Clayton?
She took the same position that she was holding the doll, or the talisman.
There's an electric fan in Flora's cupboard. Cannot sleep without it, I'm afraid.
I don't see it.
Must be under some clothes.
No, they're gonna close that door and
Okay.
mess with her. Not cool, guys.
I said no games. Open up. Open it.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Flora. Okay, it's not funny. Open the door.
I have to find the key.
Miles. Flora.
Oh, man.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Guys.
No. Ooh, I don't believe in hitting kids, but I might chuck those little punks in the pond.
So sorry. So dreadfully sorry.
Bed.
It was an accident.
Bullshit.
Bed. Now.
Are you outside?
Barefoot footprints. I can't tell, is that dirt or wet? It's like mud or something, huh? Jeez. No, you just got the wrong job, babe. All right, guys, so far so good. Yeah, that's awesome. We've got the same wonderful music that we had in The Haunting of Hill House, which is probably going to affect me the same way, so great. Some of the cast are the same wonderful cast. We've got some new cast members that so far seem terrifically chosen, all doing a great job. I was surprised to get some little emotional feels there during the conversation in the chapel. That was unexpected for so early on in the series, and they have successfully confused me to the point where I have to keep watching in order to find out what the hell is going on in this house. Excited to find out what's happening though. If you made it this far, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying. I'm enjoying this so far. Hit that like button. Thanks. I appreciate it.